every report of IPCC, it seems to be heading in the direction of a mass extinction. If you look at 1980s, they said it might be 200 years away. As we got closer to 90s, it says maybe another 100 years away. And now the IPCC reports pretty much are pointing at a scenario where we're looking at a mass extinction in probably the next generation, if not ours. So as things get bleaker and bleaker, my question is, how do we get 8 billion people who are living on this planet to stop being so stupid and start recognizing that nature is at the core of our existence? We have only one planet, and to sustain ourselves, we need this planet to survive. And for that, we need governments across the planet, like how they responded so suddenly to COVID and came together to have mass lockdowns. Couldn't they exercise the same sort of urgency when all the scientists across the world are saying if we destroy the planet, we have another 20, 30 or 50 years to live on this planet? How do we course correct? And can we have nature at the core of governance and have nature-centric policies, have nature-centric sustainable development plans, sustainable plans for everything? Every department should be headed by an ecologist today if you're talking of an imminent collapse of the planet 20, 30 or 50 years away. Why is that not happening? That is my question.
People who are involved in natural resource-based livelihoods, whose health also depends on healthy environment, healthy natural setting around them. In India, that's actually a majority of the population. They are today being suppressed. And as and when, hopefully, we are a democracy, no doubt, and it is a democracy which is certainly, after all these years, 75 years, still very much alive and kicking. These people have to have more and more their voice heard. There are provisions, the 73rd and 74th amendments, which give a lot of voice to the Gram Panchayats, to the Nagar Palikas, Mahanagar Palikas. All this is not being actually operationalized, and they must insist on get involved and operationalize. Then in our country, there are good possibilities. As to other countries, for example, I have many good friends in Sweden and Norway, and because they're very interested in environmental issues, I have often spent time with them. There, they are in fact very much recognizing value of natural resources and attempting seriously to take care of them. So there are, these various examples. Hopefully, this will spread. But at the same time, I mean, there are other very strong economic forces. One of the most significant economic activity, as I understand, is war and arms trade and so on, and which destroys nature. Others are cosmetics and the whole glamour business. And you watch TV anytime, and great people like our whole lot of actors, they are all the time promoting this glamour and whole wastage of resources to be devoted to glamour. Now, all these things are going on, and I do not know how things will achieve some kind of balance. It is very difficult to see. And in any case, as I said, as far as our country is concerned, I believe our duty is to try to actually ensure that democracy becomes genuinely operational, and the vast proportion of our people who are whose livelihoods are based on natural resources, their hands are strengthened. I think that is what we can focus on. we cannot do anything about Amitabh Bachchan, as I said. Um, I enjoy seeing his movies, but him continually, giving advertisements which will certainly go against any of this, or as all these war machines which are in operation all over the world. So there are all these
Right.
forces.
Yeah.
I have no way to say how all this will end up. But I think in India, which I have tried to do, the thing that we can do is to strengthen the hands of our majority who are whose livelihoods are based on natural resources.